It is that time of day again. It's not live at 5, but they might be watching this at 5 still. We're in Winter Haven, Florida. We're gonna be talking about Villimar again. This might be what, third, fourth, fifth time. Like, you can tell, like, we are, well, not me. I have one of my agents here with us, Miss Crystal Maddox, and she is the expert of Villimar. Let me go ahead and introduce her, Miss Maddox. Um, yeah, we're in Villimar again. We're gonna be taking a look at another one of their builders because I don't know. Villimar has like what, 5 builders maybe in that community,
Four right now. Hmm.
4 in that community. I can foresee in the future more coming there because it's a big old piece of land, and like the new phases, you're like, man, this place is not gonna stop.
Yeah, this new phase that we're going to show you today is going to have 121 houses for this one builder in there. They're going to be their what, sixth phase now that they're in.
Yeah, it's huge. Villimar has been, when you think about it, they've been selling for quite a bit. They've been selling for a while.
Hmm.
Um, I would say this, like when I think of Villimar, I think of 33884. I think of a desired zip code. And I also think of a highly rated elementary school
Yes.
right outside of the community. So obviously, Winter Haven is builders like this. They're going to offer affordability in Winter Haven. Winter Haven kind of, it marks up there with like when people are coming to Central Florida and they're like, okay, I want affordability. They're like, what's this Auburndale area like? What's Haines City like? I've heard of Winter Haven too. Eagle Lake, like Winter Haven all is always in there. But I think, and I live in Winter Haven. My office is in Winter Haven. You live in Winter Haven. It's right between
Hmm.
Tampa and Orlando. Winter Haven has the lifestyle that people just don't know about. They're chasing the affordability, but if they slow down and take a breather, there's so much that Winter Haven has to offer. I'm a little surprised some of these price points aren't as high, but the floor is yours. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about this particular community.
Well, you mentioned the elementary school, and there is now a second elementary school right down the road that's in its first year. So, brand new school. This side of town is pretty much everything is new on this side of town,
Yeah,
and it's just building up. So if you get in now, I think property values are just going to keep climbing over the next few years. I can't
yeah.
guarantee that, but that's my feeling in the area, that it's just continuing to grow.
That's
Um,
the part of town where I'm more kind of, yeah, I can say that, whoa, you must be driving slow. Somebody passed you up.
if you look back, they were one of those people. I'm stopped turning left into the community, and they are have the right of way to turn right, and they stopped and waved me in like people do in Florida, which is not how you're supposed to drive if you're moving to Florida. Turning right, you have the right of way. So I went, and then they ended up passing me. I was like, "You're not going to like me being in front of you."
Wrong
I'm
person. I'm
filming.
going slow.
I'm
I'm
driving
going
slow,
slow.
but okay.
That's
But
fine.
yes, so
They're driving like they're from New York. That's normal to just pass people like that.
yeah, yeah. So this is the main road right now in the community. The entrance that I came in will probably be more like a side entrance. Up here at this cul-de-sac, the road we're about to turn down, not cul-de-sac, roundabout,
Hmm.
right here to the right. If you keep going straight out, there is a new road that is twice as wide as what we just came in on.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
actually more of a grand entrance. Like you can see it kind of coming in because I remember seeing it off of that road, and I'm like, what is that? Like, who's building here? And come to find out, it's Villamar just kind of building into the backside. It's a better
yeah.
looking entrance, a lot better.
Yes, and there will be an amenity center by the other entrance as well.
Let's talk
So
about that. What kind of amenities are there right now?
we do not know yet, but we know on the plat maps that it does show amenity center, at least with a pool, playground, and possible dog park. It looks like, but if there's anything else, I'm not sure. And size, I would imagine it's going to be similar to the one that we already have at the other entrance of this neighborhood,
Hmm.
possibly bigger. Because if you see the new road, it just spans all the way back, and there's still a lot of land left to build on.
For
So we're
sure.
driving through phase 4 right now
Yep. Yep.
of this builder, and they have 3 ready to move in homes left in this phase.
Cool. Any great deals on them right now?
You can get into a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom for 295,000.
Man, I swear, I think if we do that deal thing at the end of the week with all of the everybody on the team, you're gonna knock it out the park. I really think that you're gonna knock it out the park. But yeah, 295. Everybody's chasing that price point, and you can find it on the resale side. But brand new construction in 33884, what like you said, everything's new. 295.
Yeah.
That's
Try
huge.
finding that price point without having to do some work on the house. That's
Exactly.
it's going to be a little difficult, but yeah. So you can see what some of the completed homes look like in this neighborhood.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
a
I like it.
clean, it's a clean neighborhood.
It
The
is.
HOA is on top of things. You might find a rental. I've seen maybe two where the yard was a little bit out of control, but I know
Yeah.
one that they've gotten under control now. So it's a clean neighborhood.
Well, good. All right, so let me just show everybody where we're at quickly, right? So here's Orlando, here's Tampa, here's Lakeland, and then so here is Winter Haven. Winter Haven's been one of those areas, and to give you some context, everybody's asking, what's Davenport like? What's Haines City like? What's Auburndale like? What's Lakeland like? And here's Winter Haven down here, and they're like, well, what's Winter Haven like? And they're just looking at it from an affordability standpoint. We'll
Mm-hmm.
talk more about like lifestyle there, but here's downtown Winter Haven right here. You have the hospital. I guess we'll kind of go over more things that are down there while we have the screen up. Here's kind of the
Yeah.
33884 area, the chain of lakes. So here is I was actually showing a property this weekend on the chain to a good friend of mine. Um, you can get throughout the entire city by boat, which is so freaking awesome. Like there's so much more of a lifestyle here. And either way, so in the southern part, the newer portion where a lot of land is 33884, here is Villimar. So, oh,
Mm-hmm.
are we going still? I think okay, cool. Yeah, I guess let's talk about the chain. I mean, you're a big time water person. You actually ski here in the water ski capital of the world. But tell
Yes.
everybody about the lifestyle and not what they're missing, but what they could potentially get into.
Well, it looks like my power just went out for some reason. Um, so if you lose me, that's why. But
Okay.
yes, there's a huge chain of lakes here, and I we have friends that come from up north, and they talk about the chain of lakes that they had in their state, and they're like it could fit within two of the lakes on this chain. So we have a
Yeah.
really huge chain of lakes, some really big lakes within that chain.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, there's all kinds of water sports activities, bass tournaments. We were part of a barefoot skiing tournament this weekend. We do the ski shows. Show skiing's very popular here. There
Yeah.
are people that get
You
lessons.
skied. You skied in like 30-degree weather.
It was something like that. In Florida, it's deceiving. It might
Yeah.
say 50, but I swear it feels like 30.
It's a
And
lot
I've
colder in
lived in
Florida.
other states.
Yeah.
I know what cold can be, and it gets cold here. So this has been a particularly cool winter, but we're still skiing. We don't have, frozen water or anything. So,
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I mean, as you were saying, it's a great place for somebody that wants to live by, near, or on the water,
hmm
and it just really to me, and I think you and me know the city. We know what's coming to the city, right? It's still head scratching like the prices here. It's like there's no way that this can compare to a Haines City. No way. There's no way. Kind of
no,
good, kind of bad, right? It's like you don't want to open up the curtains for everybody to see the lifestyle, but it's the chain of lakes is an awesome thing. And so here's the thing: the very first theme park or amusement attraction in the state of Florida was on the chain of lakes here, right? It was Cypress
yes,
Gardens. And they still have that area there. It's Legoland now, and they still have Cypress Gardens there. But I would say that they were really trying to aim to make Winter Haven kind of what Orlando is right now, what Disney is right now, right? Like the attraction for people to come to.
yeah, I have been told that, Walt Disney visited Cypress Gardens and he loved how serene and perfect the
Yeah.
gardens were. And he used a lot of that in his design for Disney. So there's a lot of history here. You're talking about lake access. There are a lot of public boat ramps. Um, on a Sunday afternoon, you can get a lot of people out on the chain, but you can always find, there's the spots where everybody hangs out, so you can kind of spread
Yeah.
out and move.
But before
So,
we take a look at, we're actually going to tour a property for everybody. So hold your horses. I probably should have told you in the beginning, just so you're not watching us, drive around. Get a look at the community. This is for people that are really considering this. You get to see Villimar here, the downtown area. How it's been growing, how quickly it's been growing, how rapidly it's been growing, right? So they're getting the food hall, not one, but two food halls down there. It's becoming
mhm.
an extremely walkable area. They're widening the sidewalks on Central Avenue. It's less of the antique shops now, and it seems like it's becoming more of that urban area that they want people to come and visit, right?
Yep, for sure.
Yeah. So,
We are getting more and more things each year. They're just
yeah,
adding new stuff each year to the downtown, and there's a lot of fun events that we have, and festivals and
yeah,
activities throughout the year that you
yeah,
can participate in, and it's a great place to live. It really
yeah,
is. And some people aren't happy about it growing so
yeah,
fast, but with that growth, we're getting more things to do and more
yeah,
entertainment. So
for sure.
it's happening whether you want it to or not.
It is. It is. Embrace it. Kind of, let's focus on what we can add to the city. And I think they're doing a great job, especially with downtown. Love with what they're doing down there. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's jump right into this. We're gonna, just let this thing play through here. Talk to us about the specs of this home?
Okay. So this model is 3 to 4 bedrooms. They have it set up with a den or office space in the front here, but it
Mm-hmm.
can be a fourth bedroom. And there's 2 bathrooms. There is not an option for a third bath, just the 2 baths. It's 2,005 square feet. So it's got a pretty good size
Yeah.
family. Yeah.
2,000 square foot is it's like that's the sweet spot. I would say first time buyers or somebody with a smaller family, if they can get what's the minimum? They always say I need three if it has that extra space, or I need a 4 bedroom, right? 1,800 square foot, 2,000 square foot. It's right on par. I've sold a few of these models right here. This is like the most popular model that they do have. Good looking floor plan.
Yeah, and I think that's bigger than what the average used to be. It seemed like people were doing 1,200, 1,500 square foot. Now you can get 2,000 square foot pretty easily. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So carpet in all of the bedrooms coming standard. It looks like they have LVP flooring.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
So
do have,
with this builder, you can, besides the specs, the move-in readies that they do have, they allow you to build from the ground up. Correct?
yes, they are doing some custom builds.
Cool.
And they do a lot of specs in this neighborhood, but they are doing some custom builds in the new phase.
Okay.
There, yep.
Good. Good.
So,
So if you're somebody that wants to put a little bit of your touches, you want to kind of dabble in that without breaking the bank. This is check Villimar out, and they have a builder in there for you. I like the vaulted
check us
ceiling.
out.
Yeah, the vaulted ceiling has a very nice feel to it. It feels very open. These things
Hmm.
sell too.
Yeah.
I would say this. If you're living, let's say you're living in a Villamar where there's a lot of homes and you need to resell your home, I've actually listed some of this same floor plan before, and they sell pretty quickly just because of the feel that you get. It's not like that cookie cutter feel.
Hmm. I think I'm having Wi-Fi and electrical issues here right now, so I
Oh,
don't know.
you're showing up fine on our end.
Okay,
Yeah, you're showing up
it's
fine on our
freezing
end.
up on my side a little bit, but yeah, they do this builder like some of the other builders offer granite or quartz. They do this luxury mica
Formica.
product that
Mm-hmm.
they so that's something a little bit different. Probably change the price point just a little bit.
Sure.
You went with someone that was doing the fancier countertops. They do have the tile showers though,
Yep.
and it's not like the little plastic tray at the bottom with tile.
Yeah.
It's fully tile.
That's fully tiled. Sometimes they'll say tiled, like, oh, look at the tile. And like you said, at the bottom, there is that little tray. It's like the washing machine tray in case it overflows
Yeah,
sitting at the
exactly.
bottom. So cool. Good to see that they do have that. Although, like you said, it's luxury for mica. It's not granite or quartz. I would say a perk to that is you can select the quartz or the granite that you want. It's a lot more affordable if you do it on your own dime. So think of it
Hmm.
as something that, hey, like beat it up, let your kids draw on it. Hopefully not. I don't know. But
Yeah.
then down the road, you can go and install whatever quartz or granite that you want. I actually have a really really good granite guy. You can go to Orlando to the warehouse and you can pick out whatever slab you want. It's super affordable.
That's awesome. Good to
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
don't know if you noticed there's a his and her closet going into the bathroom there. There's two closets. The hers being the nice
The
big
hurt,
walk,
the nice
and
big
the
walk
his.
in. We haven't even seen his yet. It's in the garage somewhere.
It was back there.
Was I
Probably when
blabbing?
we
Was I over
walked
there
in.
talking about granite? Good size
It's
kitchen. So an open floor plan. It's not the big 42-inch cabinets, right? But they have nice
right.
cabinetry. Let me ask you this: what's with the model like this or a setup like this? What would you do up here? Would you, if anything, are you
With
are you gonna put
above
some
the
like
cabinet,
above the cabinets? Yeah.
I would look. I've seen some DIYs where they extend the cabinets, where they put like they build the boxes like an open box, and it
Yeah.
matches the cabinet. They put a nice
Mm-hmm.
crown molding, just makes
Yeah.
it look taller. You can put some decorations there. It looks classier.
Pretty
There's a lot of
pretty.
things you can do
That is
to
actually
fake
cool.
it.
That's probably
Yeah.
affordable to do it, especially with white. You can
Mm-hmm.
match it
Yeah.
up well. It's not like the wood tone that you have to match up. So pretty cool.
Right. I love the screened in lanai. That's
Big
just, I
old
mean, you
screen
can
in line.
get a slab patio, but in the summer months when the mosquitoes out, you're not going to use it like you will the screened in porch. You
100%.
would use that a lot. Yeah.
You have the little added window here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big that is a big island, big enough for me for sure. There goes your dual sink. That's what we'll call. I don't know what we'll call that. The divided sink. Uh
Yeah.
oh. Oh oh oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I thought you might like this pantry.
Hold on. 4.7 stars. I mean, this is a 2,000 square foot home. 4.7.
Mm.
I mean, 2,000 square foot home, very affordable. I mean, they have Formica countertops. They have everything to try to make this thing as affordable for you as possible. And they have a gigantic, beautiful pantry. Too big for me. 4.7
I'm gonna
stars
step
though.
out. I'm gonna step out and say that's the biggest one I've seen in this neighborhood.
Yeah,
Pretty. Yeah.
big old pantry. Come on, bit like.
It is.
And I'm over here like sticking up for pantries now, and I don't even. Mine is like the size of a. It's like the size of a banana box. It's not that big. But I'm over. Yeah, so big pantry. So yeah, great job. Great job. 4.7 stars. And the laundry room set up perfectly for you to come, from the garage inside, wash your hands, get clean, throw your clothes in the laundry, kind of separated from the home. So I would say this. If you're somebody that's looking to buy new construction, if you're in the process of just checking out which floor plans work, I would recommend reaching out for a few reasons. One, obviously, like we'll be able to help you do things just like this. We do walkthroughs like this. We do drive-throughs like we did earlier to help our clients. And to be honest with you, the reason why I started that channel like maybe a year and a half ago was for my clients. I'm like, okay, I'm already out there. I'm driving around. I'm going to post it on YouTube. But we do these things for you all so you'll get. I actually had somebody comment the other day in this channel right here, and they're like, "Hey, we just purchased in this community. Thank you for doing these videos." She's saying just these videos right here. So if you reach out ahead of time, we can do these things for you before you make that purchase. It costs you $0, and you get top of the line representation, which is always important at no cost to you, right?
That is correct. And just so you know, the model that we just showed, there's 3 move-in readies while we're filming this right now, ready for someone to move into. So
Okay. And then what were the price points of those? What were they ranging?
we are at 340 and 195 up to 342 635.
Cool.
And there's one
Perfect.
right in between at 341. And that one has the 340 and the 341 surprisingly have the 4th bedroom addition. The 342 has the den, so that it must have an elevation. It
Sure.
has a different elevation or something to it that made it a little bit pricier.
I kind of like that den. I don't know why. It would make more
So
sense to just turn it into a room, right? You can do
I do.
some. I don't know. I like the den. I think it looks good when you walk in. It's open. You can put a, I don't want to say piano. I mean, it's a 2,000 square foot home. It's not like this big grand entrance, but you could do a lot to it. For me, which I don't know, I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't put my baby's playing room up front in the front of the house like that, but I don't know. She has stuff everywhere right now. Everywhere.
It definitely makes the entryway feel bigger.
Yep.
It definitely, they're going to have a different feel if you close that off and put a bedroom there. But
Yep.
yeah, it's you still come out into that great big open great room there. So
Sure. Sure. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, we just replayed the New York person driving around you. And they're going. They're still going well under the speed limit there. Wherever you're watching from, comment down below. Let us know. Would love to hear from you all. Although this isn't live and we can't like interact with you all like we really, 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 really want to, do us a favor by hitting the thumbs up. That helps us out so much. And if you have any questions on any community, even this one, and you want it to be a question that's more geared towards you, you can just reach out. All the information is floating above and in the description down below. You have anything else for them?
no, I think that is all that I'm going to give away right now. But if they
Okay,
want some more information, they
cool.
can definitely call the number.
Do you care about our subscribers?
I do.
Would you give them all a hug if they were all in a bottle right now? Would you hug the bottle?
Sure.
I would too. I just want you all to know that. Okay, I care about you all. All right, hit the thumbs up button. If I get like 4 likes, I'm gonna be a little upset. All right, I need like 20 likes. 20 likes. I love you all so much. All right, we appreciate you so much, Crystal. And I think at the end of the week we're gonna be doing a live with the entire team, and you're gonna be bringing the best deal to the team to the table. Right?
I hope
Everybody's
so.
bringing everybody's bringing the best deal in their area from Tampa to Orlando. So we're gonna have a packed house, and I think Crystal's gonna win. Don't tell anybody that. I really, really think she's gonna have the best deal.
Thank you, Christian. I appreciate that confidence.
All right, everybody, we're gonna catch you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.